Welcome, 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 welcome. So, CP don't respond to Cosmas Maduka. Hey, waiting we no go here for this internet. This response, I no go lie, is sweet me. Is sweet me. Before I go into this, let me tell you something here. Do I agree with the kind of social media people like Pella do? No. But I understand that he's successful at it. And I must respect that he has done a far better job than many of us who are older have. There must be something he got right. I'll only sound like an enemy if all I do is criticize the opposition that is coming behind me. As a matter of fact, I believe it is my duty to criticize my elders and show them their errors instead of younger people who the elders did not create a viable environment for progress for. Nigeria is the way it is, not because of me, not because of Pella, not because of Cubana chief priest, but because of people of Cosmas Maduka's age. That they are set, my papa, their papa, Daddy Gio, that they are set, now it make Nigeria be as it be today. I don't know if you agree with me, but those are my thoughts. I hold my father more responsible than my son. I hold my father more responsible for Nigeria's failures than I hold my son. Because after my father, it is me, then my son. It is unfair for me to leave my father and start blaming. Cubana chief priest is a product of a failed Nigeria system. He went out, there's nothing to do. He created something. And that's why I was telling John that other day that Cubana chief priest is 43 years old. Cosmas Maduka's son is 40 years old. If I carry chief priest and I carry Maduka's son side by side, chief priest dust Maduka's son. He dust him because chief priest was able to build out of nothing. It is easy to build out of something. Imagine building out of nothing. Nobody made chief priest. Nobody made Cosmas Maduka. Somebody made Cosmas Maduka's son. CP is 43 years old. I can tell you that authoritatively. He's my guy. Someone say, you know what CP do for Mali? You know what our elder ones too don't do in their past? You think they just got up and they built businesses because they knew how to borrow money from bank? I pray that God does not expose. There's one Nigerian billionaire now is on the run. Nigerian industrialist billionaire. Now what I used to come out go Europe. He run come out Nigeria. You know the guy name. You know what they all did. You think they're all church doors? As in all innocent. Somebody say Monfa. I'm talking about an industrialist. Where EFCC they find now. Nigerian industrialists where don't they on the run. Where put hand for some of the most major companies in this Nigeria. I'm not going to mention the name, but if you get sense, you go figure them out. And if person type I'm going to say Naim. Major industrialist. And a Yoruba man. I'm not going to talk past like that. Yoruba people say ìsàlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́gbìn. Someone say, I beg, make you call name with your full chest. Ngozi, no, let me look for my trouble. Be like say Kamorudin are the only person who gets sense here today. No be Sujimoto. Sujimoto no wrong go anywhere. He get your own problem, but he no wrong. And no be Adenuga. Person don't mention him. And the person don't mention him get sense. Pity me. I need wheelchair. Call me on video. God will bless you. You don't need wheelchair. You need rapture. Receive your rapture. Bye. They don't mention people who get sense don't decode who are the tough follow talk. Yeah, they're on the run now. These are the people. Ifesi has been complaining about not being able to see comments. What exactly is going on? Delete your Instagram. Reinstall it on your phone. Someone say industrialist is Sujimoto. I tell you, say no be Sujimoto. You won't argue. Okay, no problem. Matthew Uchenazi says, hello, Mr. Man. Is that how you talk to your father at home? Hello, Mr. Man. I want you to go and conk your father on his head. He raised a fool. Live this life. Go and conk your father. I give you, Daddy Freeze gives you permission to conk your father. The Bible says, honor your father and your mother. The only way you can honor your father is by conking him on the head. Because a fool raised you. How can you come to my life and say, hello, Mr. Man? Show lekon. She no soka we not BSini. Omono shalanga. Olori burukoshi. Can I continue what I was saying? Comments aren't flowing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Me, I'm happy. Me, I'm happy that comments aren't flowing because I don't particularly like comments. Someone say, because I don't behave like a father. Don't worry, let me behave like a father to you.
Hi, dear, I'm at work.
No problem. Make I don't block person we need blocking. I don't behave like a father. I no go better for your papa. I no go better for your mama. I no go better for any. You no go better for your pikin. The one we dey inside belly, no go better for and go abort. Olórí burúkú òṣì. Kó ṣì dànù jọ. No, but it's sọ̀rọ̀ sórí wọn. Orí wọn ò kí ń pé. Orí wọn ò kí ń pé. Their head no dey correct until you shake pay for them. But you see, once you don't shake pay for them, they go don't adjust. So, what is your thought? Let me read. Are you very busy?
Yes, dear.
Okay. Oh, yeah, be going.
I just came to say good afternoon.
Thank you, my darling. Good afternoon.
I'll come back.
All
in
right.
The evening.
All right, my love.
Okay, dear.
I want to read. John, don't come. John, no. John, you go wait small. Because once you come, you go scatter everywhere. John, just wait small. Make I read waiting CP right. Because once John don't come like this, everywhere go just scatter. And in all fairness, everything we CP talk made a lot of sense. Let me go there. I don't know if it's CP again. Now they even pray, say, John, no go see this one. Okay. So CP said, with all due respect to the motivational speaking older generation who built wealth quietly, the world you thrived in is not the one we live in today. In your time, capital was factories, fleets, and real estate. In our time, attention is the main capital. These capitals listed cannot sell in today's market without the major capital, attention, visibility. Visibility has become the new currency in a digital economy. Obscurity is bankruptcy. What you don't show doesn't sell. What you don't amplify dissolves into silence. We are the noise. That's why you know us to the extent where you had to use us to make references in your dry speeches, because you want to use us to trend without paying us. Now, why you they run when you see us? You no one show us real love. Tell me, why must a billionaire pretend to use the toilet just to run away from an event? That there's a lot of stress for a real, that's a lot of stress for a real billionaire. When I say money na water, it's not vanity. It's a revelation of excess liquidity, abundance and flow. Water moves, so does relevance, visibility, and influence. The ability to attain attention and sustain engagement is a new oil field. Cubana chief priest, they right. A man that has massive attention today has more leverage than one with quiet billions but no presence. Content is not noise. Content is digital equity. The same way factories produced wealth in the 80s, attention produces wealth today. We've moved from industrial capitalism to introducing attention capitalism, thanks to Zuckerberg. While our generations build fences to protect their wealth because they don't want help, they don't want to help, our generation builds platforms to protect it. Sippy the yarn. Our generation builds platforms to project it. I beg your pardon. Silence once symbolized power, today presence does. Silence once symbolized power, today presence does. You mentioned Elumelu, that's my mentor on the corporate sector. He doesn't just say money na water, papa lives it. Likewise, the overall Don or Tedola. These are people who use their wealth to give Africa proper visibility. That's why you can publicly identify with them, because they are not the only billionaires you know. Why don't you use our Nnewi billionaires? Hey! You go, they mention the ones where Sabi chop their money. Why you know they use the ones where Sabi hoard money like you? Them plenty for main markets. Well, you did so because you know they do more for Africa with their wealth by the way they spend it, which commands respect for Africa. Remove your name from that Otedola Elumelu list. You don't belong there, sir. Your name, the Nnewi billionaires list. Forget anything where anybody want to talk. CP win this battle. CP na win. CP say make person where they say Rolls Royce for Nigeria. Removing name for billionaire list. Sama baby come and put mouth. Sama baby come and put mouth. CP win no cap. He defended his points well. I know say John, they can't scatter everywhere. Somebody say John is coming. Jon Snow. CP. Baba, even if CP no be my friend, CP won this round. I be Sama baby. I know say John go come here, come scatter everywhere here. So make I just enjoy my 5 minutes of fame before John come burn this whole place down. How far? But between me and you, who win? Okay, guys, let's run comments. Comment section. Who won? CP or Maduka? CP or Cosmas Maduka? Who won? We are going to 20 before we bring John. Who won? CP, type CP or type Cosmos or type Maduka. CP or Maduka. Who won? CP1, CP2, CP3, CP4, CP5. Cosmos Maduka 1, CP 6, 6-1, CP 7, 7-1, CP 8, 8-1, CP 9, 9-1, CP 10-1. We don't enter 15 before we see the second. So now 15-2 now. 15-3. 15-4. 16-4. 16-5. 17-5. 17-6. 18-6. We're going to 20. They are repeating. 18-7. 19-7. 20. No, okay. 19-8. These people are repeating their own. 28. Sama cutie, Sama baby, how are you doing? Where is John? I see John just now.
I'm doing all right, sir.
I know say wahala won't happen. Make I go warm my food. I don't talk again, no. I don't bring John. I know say everywhere go born now. John don't dey rub lipstick. Wahala won't happen today, Mogbe. We are finished. But John, before you say anything, just know say CP won this round.
CP did not say that. It's pathetic that you're comparing the. It's what CP, that thing that they wrote there. CP did not write it. What his PA wrote.
Oh, John, now CP right hand, John.
Cosmas Maduka, a renowned icon, someone that should be read like a book. See, that is the fact that you are comparing Cubana Chief Priest and Cosmos Maduka is even irritating me. Two of them, if you keep two of them, they don't get us, they take. No, there's no way.
Yeah, I just feel like it's disrespectful, to be honest with you.
Huh? We're talking about the man that has
Cosmos.
a legacy and the one noisemaker.
But now,
I feel like he's disrespectful, but then, you know, it's like saying he who lives in a glass house does not throw stones.
thank
Sometimes
you.
you have to leave children to be children, you know, to avoid being insulted. But at the same time,
Cosmos is saying Cosmos trolled.
He trolled him, John. He trolled him. That thing a troll, and it's not fair. Someone said Daddy Freeze is the media person. I will support the trend, not the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. CP is 100% correct. The new gold, the new crude oil now is media. That's the new crude oil. Media. Media.
Is what?
Media.
SM.
Let me tell you, Zuckerberg.
You guys are, do you know that you guys are just as jokers? Do you really think you guys make money off the media?
We don't, but we are going to, because it is the new oil. We are just beginning to tap it.
Daddy Freeze, you guys should be ashamed of yourselves that you're shouting that you're making money off media that other people developed. Small children in tertiary institutions created the app for you people. And you're shouting. Some people will stare and be saying, hey, he give me lion. Hey, he give me monkey. Hey, he give me... You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. And
why?
You saying that it is the new gold. That it's not the new gold.
It is, oh.
It's not the new gold. The new gold is developing apps, cyber security, lithium batteries. That is the new gold. Maybe this also money what they make with 9 money. No, that people cannot be wealthy with this.
Is Oprah Winfrey wealthy? Is Oprah Winfrey wealthy? Is Oprah Winfrey wealthy?
Oprah is wealthy.
How did she make her money? It's not through apps. It's through content.
You think it's by talking?
Yep. Oprah was a billionaire before she owned. She became poorer when she owned her TV station.
You think it's from TikTok? And give me lion, give me gold, you give me monkey. You should see CP and Pella where they are. Where an adult that is. Give me getting me this? Hey, I never seen this one before. Like seriously.
Baba, it's a
And
new
you're
gold.
comparing with the man. You're comparing with the man who built a legacy.
Baba. He built that legacy where he built. And if he build them again, he cannot replicate it in 2026.
Why? Why? Daddy Fish, do you know what I'm saying? You see people go buy Rolls Royce. They shall buy Rolls Royce and buy Rolls Royce. And you're comparing with the man that sells the Rolls Royce. The man that sells the Rolls Royce. Like seriously, are you guys joking? CP should go arrest. And Cosmos is not his mate.
No.
Not today, not tomorrow.
CP senior Cosmos speaking. The argument has never been between Cosmos and CP.
Why are you bringing this?
Samaria, no run now. Where are you?
Why are you bringing his son into this? Daddy Fish, I beg, you know me, I don't support. Daddy Fish, you see this? You see this thing Cosmos said?
But to be honest, like you said,
It has been
maybe
debated in the Anambra State. It has been debated in the Anambra
you should
State
be
House of
respectful,
Assembly.
please.
It has been debated in the Anambra State House of Assembly.
He should be respectful.
The only part I disagree is when he said he was dry.
Why should he be respectful? Someone that plays with Pella.
I'm not talking about Mr. Cosmos or.
No, I mean
Uncle
CP.
Cosmos.
Yes, how would CP be respectful? Someone with the road with your friend Pella. What do you expect? Like seriously, he's a predecessor. In brain, and Pella the same thing. Like seriously, you cannot see me sitting down with Pella and be doing that nonsense now.
No, they got Pella. Pella, my guy.
Pella, na your guy. Consign me. Is he my guy? The fact that he's your guy does it make him my guy?
Yes, so.
It's entertainment.
It's entertainment. Yes.
John, Pella, na me and you guy. Pella is our guy.
How we such entertainment? You know the problem I have with such entertainment is it's not gonna improve anything about our nation. It doesn't add any value to Nigeria.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
It adds zero.
No.
Absolutely zero value to Nigeria.
So what does Cosmos add to Nigeria?
Oh, Daddy Freeze. I don't understand.
Is it not important? Is he producing the Rolls Royce here?
Daddy Freeze, regardless.
No, you cannot say regardless.
Regardless, he has.
What does Cosmas Maduka produce?
He has a business. Daddy Freeze, it's all about production. We are a consuming economy. If it does, let me ask you for example now, Daddy Freeze, for example, these clothes you're wearing are not produced in Nigeria. If they don't bring these clothes, you won't wear clothes.
Now lie.
You
wear
wear
waiting
clothes.
get.
You go naked, the waka.
Now because of Cosmos.
Daddy Freeze, we don't have any automobile, we don't have a lot of automobile manufacturing industries. The fact that he imports those automobiles are enough.
Can you imagine?
Built a legacy.
With one mouth, you will come talk, say, me buy waiting that car where they build for Nigeria.
Buy innocent, yes.
Mm.
Buy innocent. But it still doesn't change the fact that Cosmos is an entrepreneur, a seasoned entrepreneur.
And so is Chief Priest.
Please. No, stop. Daddy, please stop that rubbish. I don't tell you this thing. Daddy, please, don't make me talk. You guys should stop this thing. Please.
John, you're yelling.
Not be to send Mama Put to say you be entrepreneur, I beg. People will be. See.
Let me tell you what I want to say.
Daddy Freeze, honestly, respectfully.
What I would love to say is,
I don't have anything against you.
John, everybody should do their day. Okay?
Yes.
Uncle Cosmos is well respected. Chief Priest is doing his thing. But I think John, can you give me a minute? What I think I understood from what Chief Priest was trying to say is that this is a word of SM. This is a word, he's into entertainment. This is a word of SM, and his kind of wealth is based on SM. Do you understand? So I think that's the impression he was trying to.
You mean what he said or what is PA wrote?
Hold on, it doesn't matter who. Whatever it is, that's what I think.
Composing that.
The only thing he was trying to say is that this is the time. This is the time of SM. This is not then that wealth we are measured with, factories and the rest of them like listed. Now it's all about SM, all about publicity, all about noise.
Samaria,
okay? This is not to say that. Wait, now. Can I finish?
Before you finish, you live in the United States of America. Wealth US is the US. Is it by social media or by factories that are built, by industries that are built, by hospitals that are built, by infrastructures that are laid down for the US to be United States of America? And we are here. The new gold is social media. Like seriously.
Yeah,
Wow.
one of the top 10 richest men in the world, Zuckerberg, made his money from social media.
People use SM. People use SM to market their products.
Ban the use of Instagram and Facebook in his house. His children don't use it. His children don't.
Because they are babies now. Can you tell them when they are 16 not to use it?
It's not because they are babies. It's because he knows that it is. He's feeding you guys with an opium. He's feeding us with an opium, and it doesn't make you rich. It doesn't make you rich. What makes you rich is creating it and managing it. The fact that we cannot even create our own, and some people are on TikTok shouting that we are rich on TikTok, we are rich on TikTok. Like seriously, let's. I don't understand why.
Do you realize that Peter Obi's biggest tool in the last election was social media?
There's a lie.
Femi Aderoba, you are a political analyst. What was Peter Obi's biggest tool?
It's a lie.
It was social media. That's the only place where he won.
Social media.
It's a lie.
Social media.
It's a lie.
Well,
It's
my
a
battery
lie.
is low.
And I need you to talk today.
How many Nigerians are on social media?
John, let me quickly contribute because I'm running on 20%.
How many Nigerians are on social media?
The truth there is that
I
Peter
think it's
Obi,
social media.
Peter Obi leveraged social media. Let's be honest with ourselves.
He leveraged social media, but that wasn't his biggest. That wasn't his biggest tool. Please, sorry.
This is it to me.
Anambra State alone. Anambra State alone that gave.
John, my batch.
Holyfield said he lost, so it wasn't enough.
John, I'm running on 20%. So let me just quickly make my contribution. The simple truth is, I read the response. I read the response of Cubana Chief Prince, and I also had what the man.
Correct yourself. The response of his PA.
His PA. PA, who approved it? Somebody approved it.
Thank you.
Because I know you cannot compose that.
No, he can't. He's not. He's intelligent too. I've sat down with him.
See, John, let's be honest.
I didn't say he's not. I did not say he's not.
John, wait. See, let's assume. Honestly, I'm also one of the biggest critic of Cubana Chief Prince. Trust me sincerely. But you see, even if he cannot write, if he have a PA that makes such nice content, such nice write-up, I think the PA decided and that actually I am also.
Please, I want you to give both of them. That is why I'm just correcting. I want both of them to receive.
Both of you to receive what? Both of you.
Tomorrow.
Is it my network? Is it my network or?
John network no good. John, now your network.
Okay, John, this is what I'm trying to say. See, I saw some people saying ChatGPT. Maybe you don't know. Even if you use ChatGPT to write, though I'm not a fan of ChatGPT, the fact remains that you must have a prompt. There must be a thought process.
I get very good friend when at ChatGPT they use take write me and he did this comment section and he know himself. Now my guy for life. But now ChatGPT they use write.
So even before you can have ChatGPT to write such nice response, trust me sincerely, it means that your thought processes they are also top notch. Though I'm not a fan of ChatGPT because that's robot writing. But before you can have ChatGPT bringing such articulated content out to you, trust me, let's just give kudos to who is actually behind the write-up. Now, the truth is, Money in Water, it's strong enough to actually give us the other perspective to how people make money. Of a truth, we are used to the tradition in our society that if you actually work very hard for your money, you will not be spraying anyhow, you will not be doing anyhow whatsoever. But there is something he said. He said the new media or the new money is attention. Now, if Cubana Chief Priest is actually in the entertainment industry, the other individuals that was the name of this man mentioned, they're actually more in business scientific world. So the way they are going to behave is not going to actually be the same thing. So because of that, I will not say that Cubana Chief Priest is wrong, and I will not say the man is wrong. It is just like 6. If you look at 6 from top, you will see 6.
No, but the guy Tassi Chief Priest. Femi Mo talk this matter as he be. The man Tassi Chief Priest, and he did not need it. They say when you play silly games, you win silly prizes. The guy Tassi Chief Priest. Money na water. You should have said people don't make. If you had said people don't make noise, that money na water, he look for that trouble.
Can you give me a minute? Do you know that this particular issue have been debated in the Anambra State House of Assembly? This particular issue have been addressed by the executive governor of Anambra State, His Excellency Governor Charles Soludo, where he called out those that flamboyantly show wealth, hereby sending the wrong narrative to our youth.
John, I disagree with you here. It is those same politicians that are calling out the people that are spending money lavishly are the ones that ruin this country.
No. How are they ruining the country?
Simply Vic, I will not agree. Simply Vic,
Are
I will not agree with that.
Are they not ruining it in connection? Are they not ruining it in connection with those people that you want us to believe that details? Are they not ruining it in connection with those people that are spending that money?
Simply, please,
know what they really do?
John, please, let me quickly answer Simply Vic. Simply Vic, I will not agree with that thing you wrote though, because even in academics, you have to go through Turnitin Copyscape to really sure that it's not AI that actually wrote for you. I will not agree with that. I am only saying this, that what Money na Water was all about is actually, he said, is abundance. I agree.
God go bless. Today, Holyfield just day on fire. God go punish our politicians like our pastors.
Wait.
Which
No,
one is in
he
abundance?
said, Simply Vic, but I wrote for many people abroad, or I write for many people abroad.
Which one is
How
in
do you want to
abundance,
explain
please?
that? No, I
Which one is
said,
in
looking at
abundance?
what you wrote. No, John, get it right. He explained something. He said, Money na Water is actually synonymous to saying money is in abundance. That's what he wrote in that particular content. Now, what I'm now telling you is that, honestly, do I also agree with the lifestyle of Cubana Chief Priest? The answer
When
is
something's in
no.
abundance, what happens?
Now,
It overflows.
Now, wait.
It
When
overflows.
something is, see, when something is abundance, the way you choose to
It overflows.
no, John, wait. The way you
overflows.
choose,
Your family members, they repair phone,
John,
but your money is in abundance.
John, look at what I'm saying.
No, John. Why are you blaming him for his family member? Now he born the family member. As long as his children are not showing phone. You want to tell me that Cosmas Maduka does not have poor family members?
The money na water really make you open the tap. Make your family members come, they fetch them. So
No need. See, See.
The fact that these families are living in abject poverty means that money is not water.
Let me tell you something, Don. As I did like this, sorry, Femi, make I just put this. If my money na water and I get them for tank, I no go. It get some of my family where I no go open them for. No be every family deserves to open to drink out of my water with him.
No be water again.
John, please just give me 5 minutes. I will give you 5 minutes because of my phone battery. Just give me
You
5
too, why you
minutes.
no get phone battery today where we need you? You no get power bank.
My iPhone. That means my iPhone don't get fault. So this one are back up.
Okay,
so
go buy about 17. You can buy about 17 when they speaker battery. If I have about 17 when they speaker battery.
John, this is it. Honestly, let me just make my submission. This is it. I don't actually agree with the kind of lifestyle that Cubana Chief Priest, display on social media. However, when somebody make a particular statement and he give clarification to it, and when you are reading it, you can see that, and you saw locally, you should be able to give respect to that individual because that particular content it shows a high level of articulation, and he was able to explain everything he meant by it. So by so doing, I don't think we need to still be arguing about money na water or money no be water. He has explained it. He said money na water to him mean abundance. That's number one. Number two, he worked for his money. If he worked for his money, we cannot teach him how he's going to actually spend it. The only place we have
the work he did, for his money is very easy. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry can do that work. But the work Cosmas Maduka did for his money is not easy.
Don't wait. The only place we are going to have problem. The only place we are going to have problem is if ICPC, EFCC, if they declare him wanted and they find him guilty of anything.
I didn't say he's a criminal.
No.
I never said that.
John,
I said the work he's doing for his money is very easy. Does not make it crime. John, wait. Like
I said 5 minutes. Honestly, I will just exit in 5 minutes. I will not even argue. See, the point remains that if he is making his money in the legit way, if he is spending it according to the law, definitely we suppose also have problem with it. The statement of money na water, he has made clarification to it. That is his own way, according to him, of getting attention on social media. That is his own way of generating controversies and also generating follows in that area. He has actually mentioned that. So I don't think I am disturbed about money na water based on the explanation of today.
Okay, I agree with you 100%. But the fact that he feels that the only way he can get attention on social media in the Nigerian social media space is displaying money is also a problem with our society.
I agree with you.
That those who give attention are those that have money and not those that are reputable. Now, that means John, any Tom, Dick, and Harry who brings money is going to have our attention. It's a decay in our system. It's a decay in our system.
If that is the line of your argument, I'm also going to agree with you. Because if he's having such an attention, you mentioned one thing, and that's where I'm agreeing with you. That can mislead our youth. It can make us to think that we have to get money to be displaying ourselves on social media or whatever. So I agree with your point over there. Honestly, 100% without reservation. You are making a big argument there. But the point still is that we cannot actually curtail him to what he can do. Because
do you know at some point, the Anambra State House of Assembly were debating on a bill that prohibits extravagant burials in Anambra State.
But did they actually implement?
The bill didn't go through. Have you forgotten that most of these House of Assembly members have these people as friends?
Well, who should we blame for that? Who should we blame now?
We'll blame the system. But people like us who understand that that is an ill in the society, if we don't speak against it, silence means consent.
Okay. John,
I'm coming. I don't want my turkey. I dey come meet John for this thing when you talk.
Let's separate 3 things so that we can have a balance. You know, I said I just want to listen so that other people can come. Number one, the write-up that you saw today, let's forget who wrote it. Let's forget that and how it was written. Because I don't agree with Simply Vic. Even academics, AI is not being allowed, no matter how. It has to pass on its test. Now, looking at that particular response, what can you say about it?
I cannot read the response of Cubana Priest.
See,
once I see George
Simply Vic, don't turn this argument to AI. I don't know how AI take enter inside this matter.
How will I read something that Cubana
don't mind Simply Vic is
I'm not
Victor.
I don't respect him. I don't see him as anything. If
don't mind
the likes of Cosmas Maduka writes a 20-page document, I'll take my time and read it.
No, John, honestly, I can be sincere with you. Initially, I had also read what Cubana Chief Praise was.
I won't waste my time to read it.
But today, honestly, as I was even reading that thing under the sun. Maybe you know what we are saying. Simply because I write. But please, let's not go.
Femi, no enter Simply Vic. Simply Vic na my brother. I go take. Now inside I go take. I no go take your side. Why they harass Victor?
Oh yeah, I want me looking.
Uh-huh.
Now, John, see, today, sincerely, sincerely, to God who made me, when I saw that particular post, I took my time to read it all through, slide by slide. I was like, what? So this guy get brain like this, and he did do like someone when no go school. But today, now you don't tell me say no be him right now. Now it's PA. Kudos to his PA. So me, I don't actually have issue with his right up. Now, number 2, John, and I think I said 3.
Funny enough,
number two is that
someone that was there when CP was writing it told me that CP wrote it himself.
Coco! That is reason why you lie!
I'm telling you.
John,
That is reason you lie! You lie for this one. That is
John, forget who wrote it. John, please forget who wrote it.
That is reason, my friend. You lie!
John, forget who wrote it. Let's focus on that. John, number two. Now, looking at the argument, do you also agree that the social media today is a business of attention? And if you have a catchy phrase you can use to get attention, you should use it. Do you agree or you don't agree?
Social media is a business of attention. But please, does it the bone of contention here is, does it make people wealthy? It makes people rich. It makes people rich.
Are all of us supposed to be wealthy?
It makes you rich and not wealthy.
But are we all supposed to be wealthy?
Attention makes you rich and not wealthy. See, the reason why CP saw this as a jab was because he could not differentiate between the word rich and wealthy. Because Cosmos was specific. He said there is no wealthy man. And when he called wealthy men, he gave an example with himself and wealthy individuals. From their lifestyle, from the monies in their accounts, from the empires they've built.
Mukesh Ambani is richer than all of them combined, and he makes noise.
Who?
Mukesh Ambani, India's richest man.
Now,
Where did he make his money from?
John,
That's not
John, wait.
Oil and gas.
Look at this again now. John, whether we like it or not, he made money through the attention. Yes or no? Made money through the attention.
See, I need you to understand that what Cosmos is saying is that no wealthy man, not no rich man, no wealthy man will make money, because wealth. There's something about wealth. If you see the my derivatives, and let's go back to the old money, the my derivatives, the Alhaji Intimis them, MK or Biola, the Alhaji Bukar Mandara them, you will not see them.
Nobody spray money reach these people for party those days.
John, Shibina, because of Cubana chief priest. Oh, John, I beg my battery. John, Shibina, because of Cubana chief priest and his friends. Now, because of them, they started enacting this law of how you can spend publicly. You remember? Now, because of them, right? Do you remember?
Do you agree they were committing a crime at some point?
Oh no, I agree. So that is where I'm.
Just like M2 Abiola them. They all spent money at parties.
That's the only place. John, that is where I'm agreeing with you. I also don't support the way Cubana chief priest position himself on social media. But can we actually teach him how he's going to live his lifestyle on social media?
No,
and that is now the answer is no. We cannot teach him. Now, if people don't like it, they wouldn't be liking his content, they will not be sharing his content, and they
God
will
bless you.
Comment there. So, because of that, we cannot really blame Cubana chief priest, and that's why we don't go back to the society you are mentioning. That if the society is against the lifestyle, trust me sincerely, the society themselves, they should actually disapprove such a lifestyle. But as far as the writing is concerned, kudos to the writer. His lifestyle, I'm not in support of this, but he's mature enough to choose the lifestyle he wanted. And number 3 is that if Cubana chief priest is putting pressure on you, or is trying to make you to think otherwise, that is why Instagram and Facebook create what they call unfollow button. Just unfollow. And that makes the whole job to be very easy. You should choose who to follow and who not to follow. For instance, I follow that priest, I don't follow Cubana chief priest. So it is even if not for Linda NKG, I will not even know he wrote something or better. So choose who to follow and choose who not to follow. And on the last note, Cubana chief priest in
Man. You know, Nigeria is poor. So people tend to lean their followership towards those who have made money. Regardless, that is why if you want to gain 50,000 followers today on Instagram, just go and bring like $100,000, put it on your chest and take a picture, and then that fish post it. Everybody in Nigeria will start following you. Regardless, they don't want to know if that money, that $100,000 is on your chest, is taxpayers' money, is money that they should use to build healthcare centers in their communities.
John, you know this is what you're just saying. You are just saying that there is an element of misplaced priority.
Priorities in Nigeria. In a sane society, someone like Cubana chief priest should not have 1,000 followers.
No. You cannot judge it that way. No, you
doesn't have any content.
John,
see, it's because we
are they chop since morning? I won't talk. Femi,
now,
if this your phone go pie, may you pie. I won't talk.
Oh yeah.
When I know if you tell me, say make I press X for my own live. No, make I tell you what I want talk. Make I tell you what I want talk. Hold on. Since my iPhone 17 came, I've been using it to do iPhones. I just went on Facebook one day.
You cannot say one thing without adding this iPhone 17.
Baba, I go talk him because I want make you understand where they go to. Since he came, one day I no get my engagement was low on Facebook. I just stand in front of mirror, post myself with my iPhone 17, and I wrote, "When are you getting your iPhone 17?" 4.5 million views. My engagement shot to the sky.
Excuse me, sir.
Wait, hold on.
4.5 million stupid views.
Bro, hold on.
Because I didn't view it.
Bro, hold on. I've not had this iPhone 17 for more than 3 weeks. I checked every view that I've had with this iPhone 17 on Facebook and on Instagram. It's total of 25 million views. When people want me to influence for them and they say I should submit my back end, those are the views that are counting. This live that we are sitting down here, we have John, we have a political analyst, we have a registered nurse in the US. We are talking. If this thing get 10,000 views, gonna say God decide, say just want help us push this thing. I go record where fly they knack, say I they promote iPhone 17, it go gather views. I watch iPhone 17, 200,000 views. Sugar Destiny watch her own iPhone 17 too, almost 30,000 views. Baba, John, you have to understand that if you want to make money on social media, you have to give the population what they want. It's either you are singing Hallelujah Challenge in the middle of the night as a pastor, or you are dancing and spraying money and doing giveaway, or you are giving them catchy phrases.
I'm not arguing with you. I agree with you. But however, does that mean during the COVID, a lot of people got the same views with bringing girls to come and dance naked?
Yes, no.
It's still views.
John, what you is saying is very simple.
You see, there's something John said. Sorry, before you talk. I want to agree with John. John, I swear to you today, you be my guy and I know you. You will never see my car on social media. You will never see my watch on social media. You will never see my iPhone on social media. If me coming to discuss Bible was getting views, if this our political conversation was getting views, the reason I know, say if I put this watch there, I say this watch go buy your papa house. Brrr, engagement. I'm feeding them their opium.
Of course.
You understand? So
You know,
you have to
the problem-
understand
the
that
problem-
inside the opium where they chop, you go give them small real food. Today I still come preach. Inside, I go still find that place where the engagement there, I go chook head, do one or two.
Go and check the top 5 social media influencer. Go and check the top 5 and tell me what is extremely scientific about them. You think that for instance, this life is using 443. I'm very sure that if he's talking about maybe IT,
You say the
he's
top
talking
5 social
about
media influencers in Nigeria or in the world.
no, in Nigeria. Let me say Nigeria.
Because Nigerians are foolish now. We are not taking it.
No. Are we tolerate?
Yeah, we are Nigerians are foolish.
No.
We are Nigerians are foolish.
No.
Nigerians are foolish.
Now, John,
People that don't question a man's wealth and follow him because he's wealthy is a foolish conversation.
John, this is it. See, I am not also a fan of this coming to social media, doing nasty thing and following it. I'm not also a fan of it. But that is just telling you that
Go to China and see people that are influential on social media.
No, John, wait. This is what David is saying, which I agree to, is that the business of social media in Nigeria is a business of attention. And what actually gets your attention, they are silly things. And if you don't provide them the food, you are not likely going to make money. Now, this is what you're saying, John.
It does not change the fact that those things are silly. It's just like the ones that come and tie white towel and be dancing on the street and people are watching.
John, this is what you're saying
in this country. Someone tie white towel and be dancing like Aleka on the street.
John, this is what you're saying, and that's why. John, this is what you're saying, and I agree with you. What you're saying is that we should move past this level. We should be on social media.
No. Why I'm upset? I wouldn't have been upset. I've been conventionally. But why I'm upset is the fact that they had the infantry to put themselves pari passu with the lives of Cosmas Maduka is disgusting.
No. If that's what you're thinking about, see, social media.
They have the infantry to put themselves pari passu with the lives of Cosmas Maduka.
John, if you notice, if you notice something, I never put CP and Cosmas Maduka in the same bracket. Instead, I put Cosmas Maduka's son, who is CP's age.
CP in his mind, in his delusional mind, is putting himself by Cosmas Maduka.
No, he's not.
What do you mean by he can't?
But you see, personal achievement, CP has done better than Cosmas Maduka's children, in my opinion. Not son, children. I don't talk my own.
But like I said, if we actually need the scientific society,
you don't know Cosmas Maduka's children. The fact that they don't come to social media and tell you that money now, water, money now.
Baba, leave!
Does not mean that they have not achieved something.
So let me ask you a question. This Samaria baby where they now, she they post, right? How many times have you shared Samaria baby scientific content to us? How many times?
Scientific content. Samaria, I know they post scientific content. Now 5 pictures of 5 years they post.
John.
Very well structured.
John, if you come for Samaria, you are coming for me, oh.
Samaria,
I'm not coming for her now.
Okay.
She wants to.
No, it's very important. It's very important. Please show us.
How will I go to Samaria's page and
wait, don't change your word. Let her show us what she wants to show us. Just wait.
She doesn't want to show us anything. She's on the phone.
No, she said we should wait. She's trying to show us.
She's on the phone.
Okay, Samaria, are you trying to show us something or you are on the phone?
She's on the phone.
Okay, she's on the phone. Okay. Now, John, my own submission is very simple. I don't actually support the lifestyle of CP. I'm not in support of that. However, we cannot impose the lifestyle an adult should live on him. The people that have bulk of the job,
we can not.
The people that have the bulk of the job to do, they are the audience. If something is messing you up mentally, why not you shift away, unfollow, or don't watch that content? So because of that, I will not blame CP, but CP is not really a good role model when it comes to science, intellectual thinking, or scientific reasoning or rational thinking. But when it comes to entertainment, trust me, CP is A1, A1 plus.
But you cannot see me following CP. It's not possible. No, it's not possible.
You cannot follow CP.
You cannot see me following. You cannot see me following CP.
And case closed. If you are not following CP, case closed.
I would rather follow that Mariah Joss. That's it. You cannot see me.
Where is Sama baby?
So the point.
Femi, waiting you tell Sama baby when me come leave.
No. I think she was busy with her phone and doing something on her phone. So John, the point is, CP is not really a good role model in scientific world, but in the entertainment industry, please give it to CP.
And do you know, this is one reason why in the entertainment industry, people I respect most. There are two men in the Nigerian entertainment industry I respect. I respect them because of the way they carry themselves.
One,
Mr. Easy. Mr. Easy, one. Two, Odumodu Black.
Why you not put that in freeze? Why you put that in freeze?
Black.
Don't mind John. John, no send me.
John, wait.
Black told him point blank. Let him just
John, wait.
The entertainment industry.
Where is that in freeze?
When I say entertainment, how will I put it?
Wait.
He's right. I'm not a singer or a rapper.
This is my friend.
CP is a singer and a rapper, and the CP is
He's a singer now. He's a singer. He has two and a half albums, 2.5 LPs.
Okay. I don't submit my 2 cents. What matter is social media.
So do you know why I respect Odumodu Black? Odumodu Black came out on national TV and told people, I am not a good role model. If you want a role model, try Jesus. I can't be your role model.
John, are you a role model?
Who, me?
Are you a role model?
I'm a role model in certain aspects.
Oh, but this one I sub you, John, no? In certain aspects.
No,
You come out yourself.
That is. When you say role model, if you go into the oil and gas industry in wireline, you can bring like 50 people that I have mentored personally. People that will tell you, say, this guy was the guy that taught me the first. That is mentorship. And when you're someone's mentor, when you're someone's mentor, you're the person's professional role model. I could be your role model in the job, but I'm not your role model in the marriage. Okay. One of my mentors, Segi, is happily married. He can't be my role model in the marriage because mine failed. He's worked. But professionally, I will remain his God.
John, now this is not the question. You've answered though. Now, do you now know that in that same industry you are, someone can look at you and say, "Oh, this guy they are really praising and they call him role model. You know, deserves to be called role model to me."
Okay, so in the industry I am.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Now, what I'm just telling you is that if someone cannot say no to
because
you,
I'm an authority in what I do.
Okay, that means that Cubana Chief Priest is authority in the kind of mundane content that he's doing. So therefore,
I don't have a problem with the content. I don't have a problem with the content he does. All I have a problem with is, please, if you are saying that money is water, please go to the valley in your community and pour that water so that it will flow like a stream, so that your village people can fetch from that water.
He has explained himself. He has explained it. Trust me.
I cannot sit down and develop my mental capacity and lose my brain cells reading what he wrote.
John, that thing where he wrote, I can tell you that thing he wrote is actually talking.
I will lose some brain cells.
Okay, let my sister talk and let me leave so that another person can actually send invite.
Thank you so much, Femi. Thank you so much.
All right, it's my pleasure. All right, good night. Yeah, John, listen. Bye.
I'll leave Professor's tests. I'll go and read. I'll go and read what's.
All right, my darling sister, go ahead. Let's hear you.
But John, I get your perspective, really. I get John's perspective. However, John, I would like to. What you're saying is not in contradiction to what Daddy Fritz or Femi that just left said. Because, like you said, you're a mentor in your own field. Like you've mentored a lot of people, a couple of people, in your own field. And you rightly said that, for example, in marriage counseling now, you cannot claim to be a mentor. So there will be other people who are vast in that area. So that's the same thing. Don't you think it's the same grace that should be applied to Cubana chief priest? I'm not his fan, but in the entertainment industry in Nigeria, don't you think that you can also give him that grace of saying he's a mentor to some people in the entertainment world? And in entertainment, you need something catchy. It has to be something visual, something people can hear that is catchy. For example, his phrase of money na water, whether he explained it or not, that could be his catchy phrase to draw attention to himself and to his page and to his business. And he can actually, from the business perspective, he can actually trademark that phrase to be his business strategy. He can trademark that phrase, money na water, and interpret it to mean whatever he wants in terms of his business. So I think in that light. Sorry? Yeah. No. I said I understand what you're saying. I mean, people have come up with so many slogan phrases, whatever that suits them. CP is not the first person to have that. So if that's what works for him, that's it. I mean, we've had so many things come and go, so many slogan, logo for the year. During COVID, which one was it? Last year we had one. I think it's even this year. This year is go agree or half this year. So people just come up with different things. So that's not really a problem. It depends on how you perceive and what you understand by what he says. Anybody can say anything. So that's, yes. Oh, yeah, so I believe that Mr. Maduka took the slogan and that phrase, he took it literally. And that's how John is also taking it. He's taking it literally, like money na water. So it means when you finish, I have things for John. John, you looked for my double at the time I was unable to talk. John, let's talk.
Hey!
So it's fine, you can talk to John, really, because I was really waiting for you to respond to John. No, you're ready for me to start? No, go ahead, I will respond to John. When you finish, let me know and I will talk to John. Okay, so I think John is not even listening. I don't think he wants my perspective on this.
No. My internet is bad. Sorry, MTN is trying to fix fiber.
John, your internet, you better fix your internet because we are about to talk right now. You are not going to talk. So get your internet fixed.
Okay.
Can you hear clearly now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, talk to me again about my photos and about my nyash.
No, I'm coming. I say your nyash is fine.
John,
all I look at when I go to your
today is on her for her.
That's what I'm saying.
Now you are John, talk to me about it. Talk to me again about it. What were you saying about it? Tell me.
Can you hear me?
Very well.
You can hear me?
We can all hear you clearly.
Yes.
I say your EKB fine. See, if I go your page, and the only thing why they look like EKB.
Okay, John. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, no, the way you look. Not like that's the only thing I post. Is that what you're trying to say?
The only thing I look at.
You say no be man. The problem no be me. Now you be the problem in that case.
No.
Because people choose the priority. You choose your own priority. Yeah. So John, what this means now, this thing that you listed right now, that means you're not paying attention.
Should I open your page?
Excuse me? My page is open the last time I checked.
Let me go to your page.
And continue from where you stopped. Should we know they use me to soapy? Excuse me? My page is open. I don't like women, John. If you look at my picture, they use me to soapy. I don't like women.
So if I look at this page, what's the person I should look at?
Yeah, of course, that's an ad. I was advertising that. So what don't you understand about that?
No, I know. I'm looking at the first three pictures, the first three videos.
Okay.
So I will not scroll. I will not scroll for that.
You chose your battle the way you prefer. If not picture, if they watch me, now those things they look, what you consign me? That's what you are interested in, and that's what you have to view.
Who said I'm interested in it? I'm interested. Who said I'm interested?
So if you're not interested, why are you viewing it?
I am not on this live. I'm about to end this live before it goes south.
No, it will not that you praise. One of my person, but he not said, nah, I just find my trouble today. The videos I've made, there are some videos that are kind of education. Okay, you see what I'm saying? He's still watching them. Oh. So you see that the problem is you, not me. Because you chose what you prefer to look.
It's what I prefer to look. I'm not gonna lie. What I prefer to look. Why not go prefer?
Because I made it one of the times I made one of those, crazy videos I was talking about, why don't you guys like write messages to us and poem like King Solomon did? Go see that one. Go learn how to make the ideal for life is bring the child. Go learn something like that to make women around you happy. That they look Ikebe, whatever you call it. And they look front, future and behind, and past tense. Because even the thing when they watch them, they calm you down, make it a day soft, because you're still not soft spoken. So what is the sense of you watching those things? Because they are meant to like get you to be soft. We cannot hear you. John, we cannot hear you.
Oh, you can hear me? You said what?
We can hear you now.
You know what you talk?
You know you're not gonna talk. There you go. Your battery may enter like that.
No.
Oh yeah, let's come back to the heading.
Back to what we were saying. You guys have been talking the whole time. You and Fimi, we are saying a lot. And I must say that you two have points. But see, John, first of all, you were asking if he was CP that wrote that. Do not think that he's dumb. He's intelligent. He went to school. He's dedicated. Okay, all it takes is for you to draft something the way you want it. It's a thought process. Even if he did not write it, however, whoever that may have written it, it's still his money that spoke for him.
I'm not complaining.
You don't get money, he writes.
I'm just saying.
So he did write something, he did compose something, he wrote something. I'm just saying, let's try and give accolades. Let's try and give accolades
to those PAs.
He did write it. He wrote it. He is an intelligent man. I know. Have you listened to? Forget that. I know me and I'm not to get issue in the past, but I know him, so he's not. He's an intelligent person. Okay. You get? He's an intelligent guy. So that's by.
John, you should actually listen to his interview. He had an interview with.
Why?
And no, just say because he speaks.
Why?
No, he speaks good English. No, in defense for him. He speaks good English and he articulates properly. So I don't think
good English is not articulation.
So back to the slogan. What is the problem here? I don't see any issue here. The only thing I see here is, a respected elderly person trying to you never can tell. Who knows? He may not have even had that from CP himself. He may have had it from someone. He may have come across it somewhere online. And he's just like, okay.
That man threw a sub. Make we leave matter for Matthias. He threw a sub.
Oh. So let's just leave it alone. And then CP, being an entertainment person who earns his living off SM, who is an entertainer, he took advantage of it too. It's like giving me a feedback. It's like he gave me a lot and I have to climb quickly on it too. Yes. So it doesn't matter.
In summary,
people do their things. Sorry?
How is he an entertainer?
Isn't he one? He has a club. He runs a club and restaurant and hotel business. So he needs his publicity.
He's an entertainer. Pop my money gun, guys. Una just they here, they watch, they enjoy.
You were the one that said here a while ago that he would come on live with Pella and then we'll be doing it. I mean, all this is about entertainment
to me.
I'm turning off my comment section. Right? Una no one buy my stars. Una just one day here, they enjoy. Comment section is off.
So he is an entertainer.
Okay, he owns a hotel.
He's not just a businessman. He's an entertainer.
Okay.
And he's young. This is our own time. This is the time this is our generation. Our generation, this is our passenger time. He gave us SM, then we are using it. So this is our time. We know that the owners and the funders of this platform that we use, they are the ones making billions out of it. But however, if we have, we still have to utilize it in the best way we can. Then the freeze is utilizing it. You do the same thing. I do the same thing. So
I'm not utilizing it too.
We chooses to utilize
I'm not
it.
utilizing it.
John,
I don't make money off social media.
Don't you post things on?
I don't make money off social media. No, I don't.
John, it does not matter.
You might not
don't
make money.
But what is the essence of you showing off on social media? At the
You
end
might
of the
not
day?
make money, John,
Don't
but your
want
message,
people
you are
to see
spreading your
I
message
don't
with
see
social media.
Because what I mean by that is like when you post pictures, I call it show. Don't get my I mean,
No, that's not
don't be
sure.
offended with what I use my
No,
terms.
it's okay.
But what I'm saying in
I
essence
can never be
is this,
offended
okay?
with you. That.
He needs to be there. He needs to be relevant. He needs to be known. He needs to keep creating that for what he's into, because just like we're talking about him here, there are people who do not know him. What they'll be thinking is, now, who is CP? What is he into? Then when you look him up, you see, okay, this guy owns a restaurant, this guy owns this guy. Okay, cool. That makes sense. It's awareness that he creates. I don't see anything wrong with it. And if he has that Samaria, that's what he chose to use. Samaria. Market himself. It's not a problem. Yes, ma'am.
So I was trying to, I'm trying to understand John. Like, maybe John might have a different explanation for who he.
No, John, you don't know John.
No, like,
let me tell you, John,
what I want to say.
John,
let me
get problem
just
with
tell
everything, including me, where they hear that me and they come out, me and they collect them sometimes. John get problem with everything for this life.
Now I want to know who John considers an entertainer.
If not a normal job, this is not a normal.
What's that? What's
job. We know
entertainment?
John. That's why we know him differently.
What's entertainment?
No, you should say who you consider an entertainment, because who do you consider, or what do you consider entertainment? Like, is it peculiar to you as a person, or entertainment as a general word?
Have you watched Jets Club? Were you a member of Jets Club when you were growing up?
No, I didn't join Jets Club.
Okay, John, let me answer that one thing. When you talk about him not being an entertainer, do not forget that this guy owns a place. John, this guy owns a lounge that people dance. They do so many things. There's some kind of entertainment. I've always known from day one.
When you said,
way back at before 2016.
When you said he owns a lounge,
2018.
When you said he owns a lounge, I corrected myself. I said yes, an entertainer. But that is not entertainment to me. Entertainment to me.
Okay, what is your own definition of entertainment?
Entertainment to me is going and sitting down in a Koyi club and playing golf.
That's what okay, this is what
entertainment to me as a child was. Entertainment to me as a child was beating my peers in the debates, in debate clubs, in Jets clubs.
But why is it called a debate then? The people that viewed it saw it as an entertainment.
Yes.
But to you were
that's what I call entertainment. That's what I call entertainment. Not someone.
Okay, this is your own definition of
that's not someone sitting there saying, "Hey, Bella, they give me lion. Hey, they give me monkey. Hey, they give me snake."
That is his own pattern. I mean, no one that owns it. You've seen your favorite people doing it online. So what's up?
John, you answered the question, really. You have answered the question because
does it online.
Because
that you for you entertainment does not mean that most people, there are people to them.
Nobody I
follow.
Nobody I follow. The day you do it, I'm following you. I won't follow you.
Okay, that's fine.
So it means
like
that.
Okay, now good to know. But
John, what it means is that you're not now the audience that a lot of people want.
No. I am not the audience that a lot of foolish people want. I am
what makes them foolish?
Madam,
to focus and do what they love, what they find entertaining. If you're a doctor, stick to your profession. John, wait. If you're a nurse, stick to your profession. You cannot be here.
If you are a doctor, don't come and drag social media with us.
Be an entertainer like Daddy Freeze. Go ahead and stick to being an entertainer. Let's know you for that. You want to be a doctor. Be a doctor. Not be a doctor, and at the same time you're on social media, on Instagram every day.
Thank you.
You're on Instagram every day talking about things that you're not supposed to be talking about. Whatever you are, stick to it. Focus on one thing. Let's know you for one thing. For goodness sake. People should stop jumping around.
If you noticed, I told you that growing up as a child, I enjoyed being in debates. I was the number one debate in the debate. I was the number one debater. Is there any word like that?
We understand where you are going to, so we work with you.
If they want a constructive debate, they call me. When it comes to Jets Club science quiz, Ati, you cannot beat me. Who are you? That is so. The fact that I'm here having this debate with you is a continuation of what I was as a kid. This is a debate. The moment anybody comes here and starts shaking yash, I'm off.
Does this make you an entertainer?
Someone like Ella. I blocked Ella.
John, does this make you an entertainer?
Because I see her as a mentally derailed person.
John.
John, calm down now.
An entertainer, yes or no? Because the last time I checked, you're always here. And we don't have a problem with you coming online. Does this make you an entertainer?
I'm not entertaining anybody.
Oh, yeah? So what about the people watching, the people viewing this? Are they not being entertained?
If this is what they call entertainment, then they have a problem.
What you're doing is you're actually watching this.
Some people are actually relaxing with this. So it's entertainment. The fact we are all here, we are entertaining people.
I'm just having a conversation with three other
so this is not a conversation with somebody. Is the fact that you and I are doing it and no one else is watching or viewing or listening to us. John, this is
the fact that they want to watch me. The fact that they want to watch me is their cup of tea.
No, this makes you an entertainer.
No, I'm not an
entertainer. You can paint it however you like.
I'm not an entertainer. I'm not. I'm not entertaining anybody. And that is if I'm entertaining
you're not wearing some. You're not. If I'm entertaining people, dancing and raising your hands up like I did does not mean that you're not
Samaria, you think that the fish is an entertainer? You think that the fish is an entertainer? The fish is not an entertainer.
I'm an entertainer.
He's a business person. He is.
Please hear me out. Hear me out. An entertainer is focused in making his congregation happy. But the fish is not focused in making anybody happy here.
You have a point.
That the fish will cost you.
See, entertainment comes in different forms. You can either come out there to pepper them gang, either you pepper them gang, or you depends how you see how you want it. That the fish is all weather. He will give it to you the way you like.
The focus of an entertainer is to make sure that the people he's entertaining are happy. Go home satisfied. But some people live that the fish's life sad.
That's what they chose to.
Especially the ones that he raptures or the ones that he insults. And same with me. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how anybody feels.
Disrespect John? Why disrespect someone who is entertaining you?
Okay.
John, he has the right
don't
to
get me wrong.
I'm
not against Daddy Freeze doing that. No. I'll do worse. Me, Daddy Freeze is very mild. Daddy Freeze will only insult you. Me, I'll exhume your grandfather from the grave. Insult your grandfather, then come to your mother. Insult your mother, then insult you. Insult your born children. I don't have any problem with that.
You know why? You know why you would do that? Because the entertainment you offer them, you feel like you are not appreciated.
How is it? No, I don't understand. I'm not.
Daddy Freeze actually wears different. Daddy Freeze wears different.
Anybody that thinks I'm entertaining him here, please don't get it wrong. Oh. I'm not entertaining you. Please. I'm here having a conversation.
Daddy Freeze wears different hats. Daddy Freeze wears different hats. Daddy Freeze can be whatever he wants to be because he's, in charge of his page. For example, what people were excited about was the iPhone 17 challenge that he put the phone in water. So that was for entertainment purposes. And you see that had like a very wide
reach. What people were interested in is the fact that Oga has bought iPhone 17.
So that's entertainment, and he knows. That is entertainment hat that he puts on. If not, Daddy Freeze, that is a very high intellectual, will not want to do that if he doesn't want to, buy into that.
Daddy Freeze said it here on this live, and I'm sure none of you took that thing out of what he said. He said, if he gets as much views as he gets from doing those stupid things, from reading the Bible, he would not be doing them.
I will not be doing it.
Yeah, so that
people say something.
Exactly. You have to look at your target audience and see what they're most interested in, John.
So
you have to study your audience and see what they're most interested in.
So do you now agree that the freeze is giving his audience stupid things because his audience are stupid.
Listen, it's
John, this is not
it's
new.
not stupid.
I'm not here to insult
Listen,
anyone. People choose. People.
No,
People
it's not an
prefer what they
insult.
prefer.
It's not an insult. It's not an insult. It's
no,
not an
you
insult.
cannot. No,
It's not
his
an insult.
audience is not stupid. His
No,
audience is not
no.
stupid. There is diversity, John. There is diversity. There are people who are intellectual people. So he gives to intellectual people what they want. And he gives, so he's just sharing.
Madam, if Daddy Freeze brings 2 young women on this live now and they are discussing science and technology, or if Daddy Freeze brings that lady who won the English debate, the English whatever for the whole world here, do you realize that after that live, not up to 1,000 people will watch that live? Some people will just go in there and just get out. You see, the fact that
But people will watch.
Madam, please.
People will
Okay,
watch.
John, is it my fault that people choose what they prefer?
So
People will prefer. People will choose whatever they prefer.
the fact that our nation, our people now prefer those things to the real things that we should focus on is a
I'm not responsible for anyone's
And
preference.
John, it is not a Nigerian
But the
thing.
food is
It
not
a
responsible for
Nigerian thing.
Madam is a Nigerian thing.
No,
This is what you prefer.
It is not a Nigerian
Madam
thing.
is a Nigerian thing.
It is a world thing. It is not a Nigerian
Madam
thing.
is a
because
Nigerian
even
thing. Madam is
everywhere-
Madam, if you've been to China before, the algorithm in China is different from the algorithm in Nigeria.
China doesn't really use the general social media that everybody uses.
Madam.
So they sift what they want their people to
Madam,
and
the algorithm
consume.
in China is different from the algorithm in
Well, I kind of agree
In
with
United
you 100%. You know,
and
80%, John. But
in China. In China, when you look at social media in China, you see young children who are building apps. Young children. So
we know that.
they're feeding the younger generation with what they want them to become.
Okay, let me answer.
We are feeding our younger generation with Bella.
I mean,
That is what we are feeding
John,
our
I
younger
know
generations
what,
with. Bella.
John, I know where you're coming. I know where you're going to, and I understand the reason why you're yelling. Okay, it's sad. It's a sad situation, but it is what it is.
Before you guys go further, hold on, Sama baby. Before you go further, I want to prove this to you. Okay, I want us to go. Somebody just insulted me now, and I want to show this to you. So this on YouTube, a comment just came in. It says, whenever I try to admire Daddy Freeze, he'll begin to mumu around. Why would a person of your caliber be hyping a cyber truck as if it's a Bugatti? I now responded, I said, because that's what brings the views. Compare this video with all the other videos in the last 1 week, and you'd get it. It came out as you'd get it. Let me show you that video he's talking about. It's a video on Facebook.
Truck, right?
Yeah, I want to show you. Because I want us to be objective in our conversation. Can you see the views? Hey, Oju baby's calling me. I'll talk to her later. Oju, I'll call you back. 106,000 views on YouTube. Right? Maybe you can see. Now, let us look at every other video I've released this week. In fact, for the last 2 weeks on YouTube. Just so you understand. To get that, you just go to your videos. Tinubu video, 1,300 views. All this on the 7,900 views. iPhone, 4,100 views. Chief Priest, where they talk, 5,300 views. Paul the Apostle or Apostate, only 1,200 views. Cybertruck, 106,000 views. That video, 3-hour video where we sit down, where John analyzed that Oyinbo woman, a very educative video, only 23,000 views. This video even did well. All of them paled in comparison to the Cybertruck video with 106,000 views. So at the end of the day, if you look at me, that has a page that I'm trying to sell. I sat down for 3 hours in the middle of the night on a Saturday. I interviewed Oyinbo. I interviewed Boy. I brought John. I brought Oju. I don't know if Samaria came. Samaria was there.
Yeah.
All that work, all that conversation, only 23,000 views. Then me shouting, hey, see Cyber Rock. Oh, money day this Lagos. Oh. I don't even own the video. The guy just tagged me inside. I just said, let me give this guy some hype. So the guy tagged me. I reposted the video, but I saw that I wasn't doing well. I said, okay, make I enter the video. Because the boy now my boy. Lucky car, whatever in name. So I just entered the video. Money day Lagos, so hey, see Cyber Rock. Then they escort him with G-Wagon. Oh. When YouTube is going to pay me, they are not going to count all the intelligent things I've done from Monday to Friday. Now this one,
I agree with you.
now they go look. So if I sit down, is either I sell false hope like Nigerian pastors. Come and tell you that thing you are looking for, you will get it. God will bless you when I know it is a lie. It's either that, or I look at myself, I'm a fun person. Baba, last year was one of my worst years on Instagram. It was okay on other platforms though. It was I was on 800,000 views. I go climb, enter 900,000 followers. I go drop down to 890. Eventually, I stabilized around 950. And I'd been in that place for 3 years. My team just came and said, I'm going to 1.2. And that was between January and now. My team sat me down. I said, Baba, you have to do what they are doing. I said, no, I'm a preacher. I said, you are stagnating. You have to do what they are doing. I said, what are they doing? They say, go and figure it out. So today I go do video, go sell. I go delete them. I was trying everything. Nothing was working. Until I started, one day I just decided, I just saw Instigator PH. He just buy motor. I was bored. I don't get what I did do that day. I just say, money day Port Harcourt. I just see 200,000. I just see. I just see 200,000 views. I say, Baba. Now so I begin tap into that. Before you know it, in 1 month, I don't enter 1 million views. 1 million. There was a time last year where I enter 1 million. I fall back. I enter the 1 million. I fall back. Oh my, don't enter 1 million. Before you know, 1.1 million. You have to understand what the audience wants. This guy will insult me. In his mind, I can't take Daddy Free serious. He's hyping. If I come and hype a Bugatti, who knows Bugatti? Do you know that as I'm driving around, I go to see person, they waka, they see truck. I look at the whole world and all I see in my mind is content. How do I make a content? How do I spin something out of this? How do I spin something out of this? How do I entertain my audience with what they want to be entertained about, so that if I give them 3 entertainment and I give them 1 information, they go watch the information. They might not watch the information as much as they watch the entertainment, but they will watch it more than when I'm giving them only information. There was a time, if you went to my page last year, now just my life, you go to see 1,500 views, 1,800 views. One guy even called, said, Daddy Freeze, are you sure you did not buy your 900,000 followers? I shall not be buy them, because my followers were not correlating with my views. And guess what? At every juncture, there was a time during COVID when people wanted information, when people wanted entertainment at the same time. Now, it's like the population grows dafter every year. Now, they just want stupidity. But you see, it takes genius to become stupid to feed off those who are looking for stupidity.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Me and you know that there was something I thought of in my mind. I told you, John, about me and you talked about this one-on-one over the phone. I was looking at aviation. One of the reasons why we have turbulence is that aeroplanes cannot fly above 40-something thousand feet. But if you get as high as 80,000 feet, there's no turbulence. What can fly at 80,000 feet? First of all, you cannot use jet engines, because jet engines need oxygen. You need rocket engines. So why can't an airplane take off with regular jet engines, climb to 40,000 feet, and then rocket engine takes over and it flies supersonic? Okay, at supersonic speed, what are the problems you need to deal with? Extra temperature, extra this, extra that. At 80,000 feet, what are the problems you need to deal with? If the plane should collapse, everybody will vaporize immediately. Your blood will literally boil in your veins at that height. I'm sitting down, I'm thinking new problems, and in my head, I'm creating a prototype. Something that can use, sorry, me and you talk about this thing. Something that can use regular jet.
Look at this conversation you just had now.
Yes.
Do you know, if we keep having this kind of conversation on social media, people will start thinking about what can we do to take care of temperature at that supersonic speed? What can we do to take care of pressure at that supersonic speed?
How many people are willing to use such?
John.
How many people are willing to use
Samaria,
Samaria.
give me a minute. Listen, you are a product of what you are fed. You see these eyes, these ears, your 5 sense organs work in tandem with your brain. What you see, what you hear. That is why when you watch a horror movie at night and you go to bed, you dream a bad dream.
So you don't go even feel sleep, you go they fear.
But the thing is, how many people are willing
because of what you saw? So the problem, the reason why they are not willing to view it is because they have an option of Bella, and they have an option of that boy that ties with towel and will stand and be dancing
exactly.
like.
And there will always be that option. I'm not agreeing with you that always be that option.
And the fact that option exists does not stop the fact that it's shameful.
No, it doesn't. There will always be.
But it's shameful. You think that option does not exist in China? It does, but they're not interested. They're interested in options that will make them.
Those who are interested are interested. It all depends.
They are interested in options that will make them think. And you see, the elites, those that understand leadership, are focusing on making their children not have those options and concentrate on options that will make them take over tomorrow. That is why they send their children to Ivy League schools. They send their children to control the environments. They are planning for the future. You people are living in the moment. And you're telling me it's the options we have. One Alika will come out and dress like woman and wear bra and be dancing. People will be feeling him. Like seriously. Once you do that, I'll block you.
John, social media, people come on social media just to be happy.
Me too.
That's the reason people come on social media. They just come on social media.
See, let me tell you something. This thing where John talk. Let me tell you something. This thing where John talk. Where we they talk about this aeroplane that can fly at 80,000 feet, avoid turbulence, use rocket engines for propulsion at 80,000 feet, and then as it is descending down into 40,000 feet, the jet engines come back on and guide it down to the ground. I can have conversations like this all day, but when I'm done, who's going to pay my children's school fees?
Nobody.
That's the problem. I want us to talk about string theory. I want to talk about string theory. I want to talk about wormholes, black holes. I want to talk about all these things that I found fascinating. You see, my IQ tested at 12 was 156. I'm not sure that if you test my IQ today, it will still be 156. Because of Nigerians, where they follow Waka every day, my IQ, they reduce. At 12, my IQ was 156. Mensa IQ. Because I was exposed. First of all, I came from a family. My father is a doctor. My mother is a professor. My mama library, my master bedroom for my house, no, it contain my mama books, just books. Then after she arranged everything in library, then she now get boxes of books. You know what it is to be a professor of law? My papa books. You know, those days when they go toilet, we go read magazine inside toilet. And like no they did.
Now medical dictionary they read inside toilet.
Baba, na oncology textbook. Na oncology book. Now begin read. Hold on. Inside toilet. Now, because as I was reading it, I was fascinated about it. Because I used to ask everybody, what is cancer? They would all look at me and say, cancer is, they know, they'll just try to explain it like they explain to small pikin. Nobody was satisfying me. One day I come to go through my papa books, now I see oncology. The book thick reach like this. Anytime I want to go toilet, I will just carry the book, enter toilet. As I do my business for the toilet, I will scroll through the pages. I will read them. Do you realize that it reached one stage I realized I don't read this book finish? About 30% of what was in the book I did not understand. You understand what I'm telling you? About 30% of, but there was a good 40% of the book that I understood clearly.
Basics.
Now, there was another 20% of the book that I didn't understand completely, but I understood. Now, with my basic understanding of the 40%, I was able to interpret the 20% completely and then use the whole knowledge of the 60% to understand the remaining 30%. Now, so I take understand the whole book.
That is, you know, when people see, when sometimes there are times I have conversations with people and they actually ask me, are you a doctor or are you a lawyer or are you an engineer?
Which is true, because when we bring law debate, John go put mouth.
Sometimes I don't read these things. I only listen to people say it. Mm-hmm. I join conversations where it's being debated and I learn from it. What we are saying in essence is that the reason why we are an unproductive country is
so you get entertained. Okay.
We feed our congregation, the masses on productive things. This thing that you just said now is making me want to go and start studying on what to do to manage temperature and pressure at supersonic speed.
At supersonic speed, God bless you.
Someone is here typing OB 2027 or nothing. You see, this is exactly.
You see, managing temperature at supersonic speed. What are the things? You have less air resistance. Less air resistance, how is that going to impact the design of the craft?
The design of the aircraft.
You understand? As in, but you see, I come here, I'll make we play them as experiment. Make I come tomorrow, make I come talk, say, let us talk about, if I gather 20 people, I'll be lucky.
Then, do you know that if I do a lab test, I don't wait for the doctor to review it. I look at the lab tests and I can advise myself, okay, this is the outcome of this test. This is the outcome of this test. I know what the D-dimer is. I can tell you what all the tests are from the back of my head. If I see it, I know what this test is for. It's not because I read medicine. I read what do they call it?
Medical lab science.
I didn't read any of that. It's just based on experience. Sometimes I take my son to the hospital and the doctor is talking and I tell him, no, doctor, no. Why is the white blood cell?
Why is this PCV low? Why is this?
The blood is trying to fight some. The doctor will ask me, are you a doctor? I said, no, sir, I'm not a doctor, I'm an engineer. He will smile. These are the conversations we can be having once in a while to change this narrative of Pella.
Make I give you an example.
Pella should be advertising chocolate.
I talked to one guy yesterday, and the guy was telling me that he never advises his family members to take chemotherapy. That chemotherapy can spread the cancer.
What?
I sit down. I said, what exactly are you talking about? Are you talking about a metastasis or a secondary neoplasm? The guy quiet. He say, what do I mean? I can't begin to explain to him. A metastasis is the original cancer passing through the bloodstream or the lymphatic system to go and establish itself somewhere else. A secondary neoplasm is when you are treating with chemotherapy and the chemotherapy causes a secondary cancer that is not related to the primary cancer. The guy can say, okay, he thinks it's secondary neoplasm. I said, that is not spread by chemotherapy. That is caused by chemotherapy. And it is actually very rare. Or because you cannot come and meet me, we study oncology book, we take it like this when I was 12 years old. And you are talking like a fool that chemotherapy will spread cancer.
You know.
That's like the news circulating yesterday, where they say, if you know anyone who just had a stroke, use something and poke his fingers and poke the ear. I said, please, you should just stop. Just refrain from spreading this false information.
Sometime last month.
Nobody's talking about this and circulating that they saw where it happened in America. Does not even understand that there are different types of stroke to start with.
Yes, now.
And you're telling people, somebody may be having ischemic stroke. And saying,
yes, now. Transient ischemic attack. That's what you call a TIA. A transient ischemic attack.
So this is it. People spread foolishness. So the person feels that stroke is caused by a rise in pressure in the blood vessels in the brain. So he feels that when you make, for example, you have a pipe like this that the pressure is building. When you open up a part, pressure escapes. There's a drop in pressure. There's a drop in pressure inside that pipe. But what the person failed to put into cognizance is the cause of that buildup of pressure. Most times, the cause of that buildup of pressure is either an embolism, which will come from a blood clot or a fat embolism. Blocking, for example, this is a vein going to it blocks here. The pressure is building up here. You poke here. It doesn't affect this place that the pressure is building.
Is it how they're looking at you and laughing? But the thing is that I believe.
How do you know? Listen, if you don't understand the human anatomy, how do you know that the pulmonary artery?
The person kept saying, I was there. I'm saying this from America. I saw it happen.
No, that's the most. I feel as if you talk that one, I feel physically slap you. People believe, as in person will call me, the phone is ringing. Hello, Daddy Freeze, how are you doing? Daddy Freeze, I'm from America. I want to talk to you. What makes you think that because you live in America, you have more sense than me?
So funny enough,
God bless you.
Before sometimes last month, I used to think that chemotherapy was radioactive.
Yes, now.
This is nice that the freeze corrected me, and I learned immediately.
And let me tell you, as I know you, you go sit down, you go read journal, you go call people, you go ask.
Do you understand? As soon as the freeze corrected me, I went back and I read. I realized there was a difference between chemotherapy
and radiotherapy.
Radiotherapy is the use of ionizing radiation to kill the cancerous cells, and chemotherapy is the use of chemicals to kill the cancerous cells. Have I benefited from
the name?
But you see, John, that thing where you talk, you'll be amazed that there were 300 people in that live. It jumped over everybody else's head.
All of them, yes.
Because what they want to hear is who is sleeping with who. What they want to hear is, hey, do you know I don't like Cybertruck? What will make me do a video about Cybertruck is because of the audience. If you allow only me, now small flat cars, now me I like. Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bugatti. But if I record Bugatti, you go look am. Cybertruck, hey. Before you know it, everywhere go full. You need to understand that. And here is where I'm agreeing with John at the end of the day. And this is my problem with religion. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you how dangerous religion is. Go and read about the castratis in Italy. Young boys, they had their, what do they call them? Not Bolahon, the other one.
Which one?
Bola they
What
up
did you say?
the two round table tennis things.
Balls now. The balls. The square
The testes.
Blockers.
Blockers.
Blockers, sorry.
They comot their blockers. Once you sabi sing like this for young age, once you reach 12 or once you reach 10, they don't comot the person blockers. So that what you now do is you have the strength of a man and the range of a boy. So you go still hit those Michael Jackson notes. That's why a lot of people believe say they do unto Michael Jackson. You still feel this. You feel stretch arm go. Why did this start? Because Christianity, the church sat down and said, according to the Bible, women are not allowed to sing in the church. This is how dangerous religion is. Some fool read the Bible and translated it to mean that women should not speak in the church because Paul, talking to some people, not knowing that Paul himself no get much sense.
Sorry, Daddy Freeze, I gotta go. Thank you.
All right, my love. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Bless you more.
I want you to listen to this, so make you understand. Take care.
Stop your mouth.
So I want you to listen to this. So, because somebody interpreted the Bible in the 1600s to mean, because Paul said women shut up in church, the person said women cannot sing in church. So what did they do? They now started cutting off men's blockers as children. They will always come and say he was attacked by an animal or it is a medical emergency. They could not find one lie. Before you know him, they don't come out the guy blockers. The last known castrati, if you hear this guy voice, be like ghost voice. So when I read about how religion, as in, imagine them removing the blockers of small children. Why? Because you don't want women to sing in the church. Imagine. And you tell me, so if you look at, sorry bro, if you look at Nigeria today, it is a direct consequence of ignorance that religion has bred. That is why a woman will see an owl in her house and think it is an evil spirit, and the woman nearly burnt down her house trying to burn an owl that flew into her house. Meanwhile, my children saw owl and came to see me and said, Daddy, we saw a beautiful owl, come and see it. I did not raise them like that. You need to understand that you see, for religion to thrive, there must be two things: ignorance and poverty.
Yes.
So, one of the main reasons why we have so much problem is because you will gather 2 million people to do Hallelujah challenge. The biggest content creators in Nigeria are pastors. Just look at any country that is thriving. The more successful they are, the less religious they are. Because what you are
countries in the world are the poorest
are the poorest countries on earth.
Yemen, Afghanistan,
Ethiopia,
Nigeria.
Then the richest countries: Japan, China, Europe. So when you look at it, I understand how delicate. You see, let me give you an example. The Great Chinese Famine. I was reading a Harvard article. Was it Harvard or Oxford? Article on how the government woke up one day and decided that it was sparrows that was eating their grain. The scientists came out and said, yes, the sparrows are eating the grain, but the sparrows are also eating animals that eat the grain. They say, no, it is the sparrows. Somebody came, and then they now said every day people should bang pan together. The whole country should bang pan together for 3 days. Make the whole sparrow for the country panic, because once they hear bang, they don't know where to fly. They will panic, knackhead. Bye. Now, so for 3 years, they drive away the whole sparrow. They led the sparrows in China to what you call local extinction. Then the Great Chinese Famine started. 45 million people died. As of that time, the population of Nigeria was about 45 million people between 19 59 and 1961, the Great Chinese Famine. Why? Because somebody that did not do research came and thought that the problem of China was sparrow. What made the Great Chinese Famine come? Locust can't come. You know the sparrow go chop small grain, chop small locust. Nobody can't dare to chop the locust. Locust can't begin chop the belly full. There was, as in it, just Google the Great Chinese Famine. 45 million people now in buy. The whole of Romania population today na 19 million. So now like Romania 2 plus Ghana or plus another country na in buy, because people were stupid enough not to think things through properly, investigate, because they just say, okay, now sparrow be our problem. Somebody came out and say, our problem is sparrow. Ga, 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 ga. Before you know it, the whole country enter famine. You cannot have access to this if all you are looking for every day is who is sleeping with who. Sometimes, do you know I never listen to my own lives? Sometimes I do interviews with people and I don't listen to the interviews because what I'm looking for to entertain me is not there. If I do what I want to entertain me, that interview will not sell.
Oh, now they hear him. Now they hear him. Now they hear him.
So, John, you are 100% correct in that regard. As long as what we want is entertainment, we will miss what will continue to give us what will create progress.
Progress. I agree with you.
So that difference, like,
What you have to do?
What do you think should be done? Because,
Priorities have to change.
like, it is really a menace.
Priorities have to
It is
change.
a menace.
And we cannot blame Chief Priest. We cannot blame Pella. These are the geniuses that looked at the situation that is on the ground and created something, spun something out of it. Who are we to blame? Our government? Religion? Because religion makes you blind. Somebody that went to study animals. I was talking to a botanist one day, and the botanist was telling me that he believes in the creation story of Genesis chapter 1. I say, you are a botanist. You know that without sunlight, plants cannot exist. And you are telling me that plant was created before sunlight. Religion makes a professor of medicine turn to a fool. Because they will read a quote. They will say, man's wisdom. Then how the Bible take right hand? God's foolishness is wiser than man's wisdom. I say, that thing is actually true. But what you are selling as God's foolishness is actually man's foolishness. I don't talk past like that.
No, but that difference. But really, something has to be done. Really, because
Nothing will be done. No. Me, I'll focus on my children.
Abi, me too. I focus on my
I'll teach them
children.
right. I'll focus on my children and I'll teach them right. If people like that, focus on your own children. Tomorrow, when my children start taking over, people will be asking.
Hi, how are you doing, my darling?
I'm very well. But John, now then we cannot just be complaining now and saying that like people are stupid, people are this, without even just still trying to at least there are people who can still be saved. Really.
Madam,
Are they willing to be saved?
even on this comment section, some people don't agree with me because I'm poor. That the freeze is rich. They agree with everything that freeze says.
I not get money rich John. No forget how they wear diamond for hand. John diamond dey inside bush where he buy as land. We go grow into estate tomorrow. Make una no use me compare John. No. Me I be Dr. Ned friend. John that Dr. Ned customer. There's a difference. Let me say that again. Dr. Ned is my good friend. John is Dr. Ned's good customer.
That freeze, the research is where you get. If you sell them, you own an estate. The people follow people because they feel they are wealthy.
Who is that?
People respect people because they feel they are wealthy. And
Sorry,
that
person
is
don't enter my
what
house, and I only me dey house.
That's the first thing that needs to change in this country.
I'm armed.
Respect is born out of who you are and not the world you have acquired.
Where's your mom? All right.
And that is why you see me, I can speak to anybody, regardless of how much the person has. Those that pickle my fancy are people that have built a genuine legacy.
Hi.
I like that fish because he's a smart man. That fish is smart. And I noticed, I knew from the very awesome, from the very first day I had a conversation with him. He's smart. That kind of smartness I can never see in Bella in this life and the next one to come.
No, that's like, it's not, there's no,
No day.
for comparison.
You understand?
Mr. John. Mr. John.
Yes, madam.
Okay, my phone don't hang. Go. Battery is 10%. So you have 1 minute. Say what you're saying, my sister. We'll converge again at midnight.
I actually came on because of something John said. The truth is that he's right in what he's saying. Everybody is right in their own way, right? The only thing I will say is you need to know your audience, right? CP knows his audience. He knows that if he makes certain comments, it would incite certain reactions, which is the reason why he will say something like money na water. And of course, he's going to elicit a kind of reaction. And don't forget, he's selling a product. He's selling something. And he's getting the reaction he needs, which sells the product that he is marketing. So don't blame him and say, he's not an entertainer, or he's not this, he's not that. He's selling his market. And unfortunately, he's selling it to a group of people who do not see beyond a certain